KCBS's Alice Wirtz tells us more.
Calls came into 911 for a large apartment complex on Gary Drive in Hayward at about 10 a.m. Multiple... in a slow pursuit.
Was leaving the scene. They obviously followed the vehicle at relatively low speeds. The suspect was driving.
Lieutenant Ray Kelly of Alameda County Sheriff says the solo driver suspect exited at Eden Canyon Road after his vehicle became disabled. He got out of the car, ran up the hill, police chasing him on foot about a quarter mile.
He abandons the vehicle with gun in hand and begins to run northbound up Eden Canyon into a rural area.
The suspect then tried to carjack a woman in her SUV. One Hayward police officer was injured.
Officer says he was getting out, gets his leg crunched in the door.
With the female victim at risk, police opened fire, striking the suspect holding a gun. It's possible this is the same suspect involved in a carjacking in Emeryville earlier Monday morning. Alice Wirtz, KCBS.
More street ambassadors are coming to San Francisco. KCBS's Megan Goldsby reports that the mayor credits them with helping tourists feel safer and taking pressure off the short-staffed SFPD.
The expansion will add 150 more people to San Francisco streets as ambassadors, roles that include orange-vested welcome ambassadors who largely help tourists to retired police officers who focus on safety.
Let's make sure that as people come here for opportunity, or they come here to work, or they come here to visit, that they have a great experience, that they walk away and they're telling their friends and family how amazing San Francisco is.
San Francisco Mayor London Breed says she knows the city has gotten a bad rap for being unsafe, and this program is helping, and it will help even more with the expansion, especially, says San Francisco Police Chief Bill Scott, when it comes to crime and mental health and drug issues on the street.
Some of these calls, because they get to them before they become calls, really allows us to do the more critical work. And that is huge.
The program also includes more of these ambassadors at transit stations, something people who commute into downtown San Francisco have been asking for. The new ambassadors will not be just downtown, though. They'll be in Chinatown, The Mission, and Soma, just to name a few neighborhoods. The mayor says the permanent expansion is already fully funded. In downtown San Francisco, Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm Keith Benconi in Atherton, where police have an update on the mystery of the buried car.
It's 11:08, but to look at traffic and weather together, here's Carolyn Burns.
Well, a couple of things to let you know about. We'll start off in that Walnut Creek area. It's on northbound 680, just before that connector to Highway 24. This is where a car reportedly hit a couple of deer. Now, the car ended up on the right-hand shoulder. There may be some debris in the right lane where the deer are. They have not yet said. CHP has not yet arrived, but at the moment, we're really not seeing too much of a backup. That's just yet. And in the South Bay now, southbound 17 after Lark Avenue, it's a box truck and a car that got tangled up there. We are starting to see a little bit of a backup leading to the scene. The box truck may be on the shoulder of the car off into the center divide. Once again, CHP not yet arriving there, but looks like I said, just a bit of a backup. And we do have a wind advisory in effect for the Antioch Bridge, also along Highway 152 between I-5 and Dinosaur Point. Your next traffic update is at 11:18 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Your Bay Area forecast overnight, clear and cool with lows in the 40s and 50s. Tomorrow, sunny and mild, highs from the 60s to the mid-70s. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
I'm Liam May from KCBS Foodie Chap Chef Dominic Orsini at the Grove. Copia, the Napa Film Festival, has a whole series of films being shown here, and you have the artful and joyful task of creating some culinary experiences and dinners connected and themed with the films. Can you tell us anything about that?
All the movies and films that are going to be premiered here, and I'm doing some custom design for these menus, theming each one.
All the info at kcbsradio.com and click on Foodie Champ.
San Francisco Opera is celebrating 100 years of producing thrilling opera in the Bay Area. Violetta Valerie, infamous Parisian courtesan and one of the greatest characters in opera, invites you to experience the world of La Traviata like never before. Part opera, part party. Join in on November 19th for a one-night-only immersive event, the Traviata Encounter. To learn more, just go to sfopera.com.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary, subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. Actual Pi customer.
As a small business, we're always looking for ways that we can offer the quality product and get some cost savings.
Meet Michelle from J.J. Pfister Distilling Company, a small business in California. When looking for workers' comp coverage tailored to the company's needs, she discovered Pi Insurance.
We heard about Pi Insurance being geared for a small business, gave Pi a call, and ended up switching.
Is your small business overpaying for workers' comp insurance? See how much you could save at trypi.com. Plus, with pay-as-you-go billing, your premium is based on your actual payroll, which means no additional bill if your business grows.
We saved about 30% off of our workers' comp insurance when we switched to Pi.
It's as easy as pie to get the savings you deserve. What are you waiting for? Ask your agent for Pi. Or get a quote in 3 minutes at trypi.com. That's trypie.com.
Hickory is your driveway mechanic. They bring the shop to you with brake replacements, oil changes, washes, and so much more. Get $50 off your first oil change with code OIL50 at Kirby.com. That's CURBEE.com and use code OIL50. KCBS News Time, 11:11. Contra Costa County officials have identified a woman whose burned body was found last week on a trail in Antioch. The coroner identified the woman as 25-year-old Michaela Charlman. Her body was found October 17th. 2 people of interest were arrested in relation to her death. Police have not released their identities or described what led to their arrest. No body has been found in or around a car that was buried in the backyard of an estate in the town of Atherton on the peninsula. KCBS's Keith Anconi tells us more.
After police began investigating the buried Mercedes-Benz last week, cadaver dogs picked up a scent, leading to suspicion that the site contained human remains. So, police officials spent the weekend carrying out a thorough search of the property. Here's Atherton Police Chief Steve McCoy.
Make sure that we recovered all the bases. We had a company come in with ground-penetrating radar, along with the crime lab and representatives from the DA office.
But that on-site search is done, and police officials now say no remains were found. So, what were the dogs smelling?
You know, it's hard to say. In talking with the handlers, those dogs are highly trained. The handlers are highly trained. They're nationally certified handlers and dogs, and so they definitely know what they're doing.
It's suspected the car was buried sometime back in the 90s. The motive for why this happened, though, is still under investigation. One possibility that's been put forward, insurance fraud. In Atherton, Keith Manconi, KCBS.
10 people and 4 pets were displaced today following a fire on the 2nd floor of the Boyd Hotel in San Francisco. That residential hotel located on Jones Street in the Tenderloin. The SF Fire Department said the fire was caused by a cigarette. The sports line coming up next. KCBS News Time, 11:13.
KCBS, in partnership with UCSF Health, presents As Prescribed, a weekly conversation with leading medical experts from UCSF Medical Center and UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals. Hear from the experts, recognized worldwide for innovations in patient care, the latest medical knowledge, and pioneering research. As Prescribed, every Thursday at 1:30 on KCBS 740 AM and 106.9 FM, and streaming on the Odyssey app.
It's not often that something you like is actually good for you. Take sleeping on your side. Studies indicate that side sleeping can help with nighttime breathing. At European Sleepworks, they have many options to help side sleepers create the comfort and stability they need. From their unique contoured mattresses to their patented custom-fit oxygen pillows. After all, for over 50 years, they've been working on your side. And that's a good thing. European Sleepworks at Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley or online at sleepworks.com.
Remember when you were told bigger is better? Well, that's just simply not the case. Do you want a big bill? No. A big burden? No. What about a big bulky tank water heater taking up space in your basement? No, I didn't think so. What you do want is to make all of those things smaller. Navien tankless water heaters are more efficient and take up less space than outdated bulky tanks, with cutting-edge features that improve safety, simplify processes, and increase capabilities. Once you go Navien, you'll never go back. Learn more at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Get Get what you want and pay over time when you use your Lowe's Advantage Card. Now through October 26, 2022. Ask for 0% APR with 36 fixed monthly payments on a product installation or appliance purchase of $1,000 or more. Shop for the appliances you want in-store or online. Or go to the store nearest you for installation. Now at Lowe's. Offer subject to